Hello students, today we are going to learn the number sequences. So before we proceed to the number sequences, let us revise what we have done in the last class. In the last class, we understood that the number sequences, they always follow a mathematical pattern, and we can define a sequence in a following way: A1, A2, A3, A4 up to AN, where these A1, A2, A3, A4, they all are the terms, and these 1, 2, 3, 4 are the positions. Okay, so we can say that A1 is the term at the position 1 or at the first position, A2 is the term at the second position, A3 is the term at the third position, A4 is the term at the fourth position, and so on. Here I have written up to AN. Okay, so what is N? N we can take any number. N can be any number. So if I ask you that, okay, what is the sequence? What is the term which is present at the 70th position? So in that case, N will be 70. I am writing this here for you. Suppose I say that you have to find the term at 70th place, 70th position. So it will be A70. Here N will be 70. Means at the 70th position, we have to find the A, the term which is present in that particular sequence. So this is how we define a sequence in mathematics. Now let us go through the examples which are given in the book and try to understand those. So the first one is 1, 1, 1 and so on. So kids, here we can see that this is a sequence of all ones. Here at every position 1 is present. So if I ask that what term is present at first position, what is A1 here? We have seen that a sequence has the term at the position 1. So here at position 1, we have 1, right? And this is second position. At second position also, first position we have 1, and at second position also, we have 1. If you check the third, fourth and all the positions, we have 1 only. So here A3 is 1, A4 is 1. All the numbers in this sequence are 1 only. So can we say that is the sequence, that this is the sequence of all ones, because it contains 1 only, right? Now let us try to identify the mathematical pattern in this sequence. So I am writing pattern here. Let us see. So kids, we can see that the first number is 1 here. So I can say that the first number is 1 here is 1, and the next number is the addition of 0 and the first number. Means the first number was 1, which we have written here, and to find out the second number, we are adding 0 to the first number. So I am adding 0 to the first number. So the second number again becomes 1, because 0 plus 1 is 1. Now coming to the third number. For third number also, I am adding 0 to the previous number. So again it is 0 plus 1, 1. So in this sequence, what we are doing is, we are taking the first number as 1, and all the next numbers, to find out all the next numbers, we are adding 0 to the previous number. I have taken 1, so my A1 is 1. To find out A2, I am adding 0 to it. Now to find out A3, that is the number at third position, I am doing A2 plus 0. That is 1 plus 0, and I am getting A3 is equal to 1. Again I am getting 1 here. Similarly, at this position, the fourth position, I am adding 0 to the previous number. Means I am adding 0 to A3, which was 1. So I am getting A4 as 1 again. So I hope this is clear that in this sequence, the first number is 1 and the next number is obtained by adding 0 to the previous number, which I have written here. So the next number is 0 plus 1, which is 1 here, and so on. So on means we are adding 0 to every previous number and we are getting 1 only. So this is the sequence of 1. So kids, if I ask you that what is the 10th number, what is the 10th number here? 10th number as in at position 10, which number is present here? What would be A10? At 10th position in this sequence, what we will get? So since it is the sequence of all ones, that means at 10th position also we will get 1. And if I ask 20th position, again it is 1, because it is a sequence of all ones. Correct? Next, let us move to the next one, which is called counting numbers. So kids, these counting numbers, they are also called as natural numbers. We also call them natural numbers, and they start with 1, 2, 3, 4 and goes till infinity. The counting numbers, they are also called as natural numbers. Now, let us try to identify the numbers at different positions here. So first of all, we have, this is first position. At first position, we have 1. Okay. Now, at second position, we have 2. This is third position. At third position, we have 3. At fourth position, we have 4. Fifth position, we have 5. And sixth position, we have 6. Seventh position, we have 7. So, we can see here that the number which is present at a particular position is actually the position itself. At A1, 1 is there. At A2, 2 was there. 3, 3 is there. A7, 7 is there. So, now this is also called as counting number sequence or the natural number sequence. Let us try to identify the pattern here. That what mathematical pattern is being followed here in this particular sequence. Okay, so here the first number is 1 again. I'm writing the first number is 1 and the next number is formed by adding 1 to the previous number. Formed by adding 1 to previous number. So that means what? That means that I have A1 as 1. Now, if I add 1 to it, I will get 2. So my A2 is 2. Okay. Now, if I add 1 to this A2, if I add A2 plus 1, I will get the next number. I am getting the next number as 3 here. So this is 3. Similarly, A4 is A3 plus 1. That is 3 plus 1, 4. So in this particular sequence, we can say it starts with 1 and we are getting the next number by adding 1 to the previous number. We added 1 to 1, we got 2. 1 to 2, we got 3. 1 to 3, we got 4 and so on. Also, we can see that at which position, which number is present. So, if I ask you here that what number is present at A19 position. So since we can see that at first position 1 was there, 2 was there, 3 was there, and so on, that means at A19 position the number would be 19. Similarly, if I try to find out another number, let's say I ask you what is present at A45. So again, at A45, 45 would be present. The position, at that position, that number would be there because it is simple counting. It is the simple counting numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4 and all. Okay. Next, we have odd numbers. So kids, I'm sure we know what is odd number. Odd numbers are the numbers which starts with 1 and we add 2 to them. Okay. So the first number in the odd number sequence is 1. Then we add 2 to it. We get the next number 3. To this 3, I will again add 2 and I'll get 5. To this 5, I will again add 2 and I'll get 7 and so on. Okay. So the first number is 1 and the next number is obtained by adding 2 to it, and all these numbers, they are not divisible by 2. All these numbers, they are not divisible by 2. Okay. Now let us try to see that at which position which number is present. So here at first position we have 1, at second position we have 3, at third position we have 5, fourth we have 7, fifth we have 9, sixth we have 11, and seventh we have 13 as per given in the sequence in the book. So these are the different positions and these are the numbers. And now coming to the pattern, which we know that it will follow a odd number pattern. This sequence will follow odd number pattern. That is, the first number is again 1 and next number is formed by adding 2 to the previous number. Okay, previous number here. So again, I will write here my A1 was 1, the number at first position was 1. In order to get A2, I have added 2 to the first number, means to A1 I have added 1. That means A1 was 1, sorry, I have added 2, 1. I have added 2. So my A1 was 1 and I am adding 2 to it. My A2 becomes 3. So A2 is 3 here. Similarly, I can get my A3 as A2 plus 2 again. A2 was 3 and 3 plus 2 give me 5. So that is my third term, which we can see here. So what we saw here is the first number is 1 and the next number is obtained by adding 2 to the previous number. I added 2 to this one and I got 3. Similarly, I added 2 to this 3, I got 5 and so on. So here again, if I ask you that which number is present at, let's say, we have till A7, right? So let me take A9. What is present at A9? So in order to obtain this, we have formulas which are given in the R.S. Aggarwal, which I am also following. So the formula to get any term in the odd number sequence is 2n minus 1. Okay, so if I have to find nth term in this series, I will use 2n minus 1. N is what? N is the position. So let me write it. 2n minus 1 as in 2. What is n here? N is 9. So I am writing 9 minus 1. So this gives me 9 multiplied by 2 is 18. 18 minus 1 is 17. So at a ninth position, we will get 17 number. This term is present. So kids, this is the formula which we can use to derive nth term in the odd number sequence. To find the nth term, we use 2n minus 1, where n is the position given to us, the position where we have to find the number. Like in this case, we had to find the number at ninth position. So we are taking n as 9. It gave us 17 number. Okay. Similarly, we can take another example. Let's say I have to find a number at place position 21. So again, this is 2 multiplied by 21 minus 1 using this formula. So this is 42 minus 1, which is 41. So in the odd number series, at 21th term, at 21th position, we will get 41 term. And I hope this is clear. Now,